Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ruby, this is Ruby Red, and today you are about to see my new TBR game. My favorite thing on BookTube, kind of the thing that first got me interested in BookTube to begin with, is the TBR game. The more unhinged, the better. TBR games basically all work the same. If you don't know what they are, they're just a way for you to randomly select some prompts and then you pick a book that fulfills each of the prompts and you have to read those books in a given month. And people have gotten so creative with the way that they select these prompts, and like some of them have honestly gone too far. I'm gonna link some favorites below, like Maddie's deck of TBR. That one always seems to go so horribly wrong. Dart Attack is so fun. The M&M one, I don't know what it's called, but that is just ridiculous. There's a Game of Life that's also a TBR game. There's all these spin the wheel concepts. There's so many fun things. So obviously once I started putting videos up on YouTube about books, I was gonna have to do a TBR game. These games rely on the idea that you have a bookshelf full of books that you own but you haven't read yet. And I mostly read ebooks from my library, so I don't have that exact issue. And I also know that if I were to select all the books I'm gonna read in the coming month at once, it's gonna sort of feel like a chore. It's just not gonna work for me. So I have created something else. Tic-tac-TBR. This is my TBR game. I have not seen anyone else do this, but that doesn't mean anything. Basically, I have come up with over 100 prompts and then a couple of rewards. And every month I will select 9 prompts via random number generator because the prompts are numbered. And these prompts will guide me. You know, we'll see what happens. The idea is not going to be to read a book for each of the 9 prompts every single month. It's just to read whatever I'm going to read, and then if I fulfill some of those prompts, nice. And the aim is to get 3 in a row. Does that make sense? And for every 3 in a row I will get a reward. The rewards are either I donate money to a fund or a group that I want to support, or I get like a freebie or something that will help me get more 3 in a rows the next month. So I put all this stuff into a Google Sheets file. I did some functions you'll see in a second. Really fun, really proud of myself. I'm a tech whiz now. And I did play a secret January round of this because I wanted to see how it would go, and also I just didn't feel like filming it at that time, but I'm filming it now. So I'm gonna show you what happened in January, and then we'll set February up, okay? Okay, so here's January's board. Let me just run through the prompts really quick. They're pretty self-explanatory, but just in case. Made Me Afraid, book written by a Native or an Indigenous author. The book club book that my book club is reading that month. A book set in or around the era, the years of World War II related in some way. A book with a blue cover, mostly blue, kind of blue, however much blue I feel like because it's my game. Fat Positive, we have a book that made me cry, a book written or published in the 1970s, and a contemporary. Easy, great. Okay, well, let me tell you how I did. If you've been watching my finished 5 episodes, maybe you know, or maybe you don't. So I read When No One Is Watching, and that made me afraid. I read Winter Counts, that is by a Native or Indigenous author. I read my book club pick, which was Interior Chinatown. I read a book with a blue cover that was Outlawed. I read, Get a Life, Chloe Brown. That is a contemporary romance. So I got 2 3 in a rows. Nice, good job. So now let's go. I'm gonna pick my rewards, and then I'm gonna pick tomorrow's board. Next month's board. Cue the screen record. All right, so from 1 to 11, random number, there's 11 reward prompts. Let's see what we get. Generate. Okay, 3. So I'm gonna go over here, put in 3, and there you go, swap a prompt. Okay, so this means that if I get a prompt in my February board that I don't like or I don't think I'm likely to fulfill, I can swap it out and I will just like generate another prompt. I don't get to pick the prompt. Okay, next. 8. So we're going back over here. 8. Donate $30 to a trans medical fund. Okay, awesome. So I will find a trans medical fund. I will donate $30. I will put the link down below if you want to match me, if you want to donate to someone else. That would be great. If you can. Okay, so 2 rewards, swap a prompt. I'm gonna make my donation, and now we're gonna pick the February prompts. They all just have the first prompt in them, which is rated 4 on Goodreads, and there's 106 books. 96. Okay, great. So I'm going up here, putting in 96. Audiobook. Okay, so that's an audiobook, and that is not going to be hard. I'm probably going to nail that one kind of right away. I'm basically always listening to an audiobook. I get them from Libby. 10 out of 10. Libby's the best. And I just always have something to listen to while I am cooking or cleaning or sewing or doing any other domestic activity. Wow. Okay, who's next? 50. Booktuber fave. Okay, so this would be a book that a booktuber has raved about as one of their favorites. Okay, maybe I'll read The Maltese Falcon at Noel or Addie LaRue, which is apparently every booktuber's favorite book. Maybe The House in the Cerulean Sea. I've been seeing that one a lot. It sounds really nice. All right, next. 40. Okay. Oh my God. We're coming on sports. Oh my God. Okay, so I created a 12-month long reading challenge with 12 prompts with my friend CJ a few years ago. It was really fun. And one of the prompts that we picked was read a book about sports. So I put that in here as a fun joke and hoped that it would never come up. But here it is. So for that challenge in 2018, I read The Boys on the Boat, which was phenomenal. Highly recommend, actually. Really good. It was both a book about sports and a World War II book, which are 2 things that are not something I would ever pick up. So if you know any books that are about sports that are good, leave them in the comments, please. Obscure sports. Please help me. Not that I have to read a book about sports. That's the beauty here. Okay. Next. 11. Bad cover. Ooh, okay. Well, that's easy. That's just a book with an ugly cover. And honestly, I'm really guilty of picking a book based only on the cover, so not sure about that. But they're out there. Okay. 29. Fantasy. Nice. I do actually have one already in the works. No spoilers, but done and done, okay? That one's in the bag. Next, 25. All right. Takes place on another continent. Okay, nice. This just means that I read a book that takes place outside of North America. So right now I'm reading a book that is set in the UK, but we could maybe even take it further. Maybe I'll read Into Thin Air, which is about Everest, which is in Nepal, I think. That could be fun. Stay tuned. 43, okay. A to Z letter generator. This requires me to just randomly generate a letter from the alphabet and then read a book that starts with that letter in the title. So I will do that after I finish these. 47. Are these all near each other? The author is dead. Okay, yep. So a book with an author who is no longer alive. So maybe I'll read another classic. maybe I will dig something else up. Next one. 48. See, that's weird, but whatever. What do we got? Adaptation. Oh, this is fun. So this would just be reading a book that has been adapted into a movie or a TV show. Should I read Bridgerton? I shouldn't, probably. I feel like I will hate the book and the show, but maybe. Okay, so that was my 9 prompts, but I do have my swap-a prompt, and honestly, I just don't feel like doing the alphabet thing right now. It's gonna mess up my screen record, so I'm swapping that one out. Let's pick something else. 91. Religious in some way. Great. Okay, I don't really know what I was thinking with that one, but this could be not specifically a religious text, but a book with a religion as a central theme or religious characters. Or it could just be about God. I'm not opposed to that either. So hopefully, I don't know. I feel like that one could actually be fun to try to fit it into my February stack. Okay, there you go. That's that. Please leave a comment down below with a book suggestion for any of these prompts. Play along if you want, or let me know if you have ideas for more prompts that I can include. Get wild. I want this to be as much fun for you as it is for me, okay? So cheers to the first of many tic-tac-TBRs. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel so that I will see you right back here at the end of the month to let you know how I did and pick out the prompts for next month, for March. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.